All right, so IELTS. Before we read, we need to read the question first. All right, and this is the question number one. Let's go. Ecotourism. The ecotourism look at this one, refers only refers only to trips made to remote wilderness destinations. So first, we have to read the questions, and then, okay, you start to find the information in the reading passage. So our first job is, okay, reading the question first. So let's go. Nhật okay, please find the keywords in this sentence for me. Let's go.
The keyword is only trip, remove wilderness.
All right, only trips. Okay, remote wilderness destinations. So wilderness here, we can say wilderness places. So they are talking about ecotourism, trips, remote wilderness places. So let's go. So right now we need to look at paragraph one. Okay, paragraph one. Whenever we read, we only spend 1 minute on reading. So please, okay, spend 1 minute on reading the first paragraph. Try to find the sentence that contains the information, that contains the keywords or the information of, okay, the question. So ecotourism, remote wilderness. Let's go, Nhật.
I think the paragraph do not have the content of the first sentence, which means this is not given.
Uh, all right, so let's go. Okay. Please double check your microphone because your voice is not clear, but I can still get your sentence. No worries. So let's go. Okay, let's look at paragraph one. And here, let's look at this sentence. All right. All right, here. So let's go, Nhật. Preserve rather than injure, okay, the natural environment. Reserve rather than injure the natural environment. What does this sentence mean? Okay, first show me um the key part, okay, the key sentence. The key sentence in this sentence, how many sentences are there in this big sentence? Let's go. How many sentences are there in this big sentence? Nhật, please. Uh, check your microphone, please, because okay, your mic from your side isn't clear. All right, it's much better. So,
First one is with government, growing, developing process. The second sentence is aspect. So natural environments.
Okay, natural environment. So let's check this sentence first. This sentence first. Arose out of green movement. Whenever we see the word out of, it's not like getting out of the house or getting out of okay, the room. The word out of here in this case is used to replace the word from. So it arose from the green okay, movement. Arose, okay, arose. So what is it here? Please try to read the first sentence and the second sentence to find out the word it here. So let's go, Nhật Vi. What is it in this sentence? The word it here is used to replace which noun?
It is ecotourism.
Uh, you say it here is ecotourism, right?
The concept of ecotourism.
All right, the concept of okay, ecotourism. All right. So here it here is for the concept. Very nice. Okay, it arose from the green movement. So instead of using the word arose, can you use another word to okay to replace arose, but still
Stem,
keeps the
stem,
meaning of it?
stem from.
All right. It stems from the green movement, a growing interest in developing practices in all aspects of daily life. So here, let's look at this phrase, in all aspects of daily life. So which is the key now here?
Daily
Key now here, please. In all aspects of daily life, so aspects is a key or okay, daily life is a key.
daily daily
Yes, all right. Daily life is a key. So here, that preserve rather than injure or get the natural environment. So please try to paraphrase this sentence for me. They say that preserve rather than injure the natural environment. So can you paraphrase this part? What do they mean? So try one, two, three. Let's go.
This term define the ecotourism that they need to preserve preserve the natural environment instead of damage it.
All right. Preserve rather than injure, okay? Preserve, okay? Save it. Save rather than damage. And besides the word damage, we have the word like sabotage in English. So here, sabotage, damage, demolish. These are the words that we can use to replace the basic word which is damage. So preserve, okay, rather than injure, okay, the natural environment. So a growing interest in developing practices. They use the phrase, the growing interest in developing practices. Let's go. One, two, three.
There is a significant rise interest in
Uh,
some methods. Yes, the trend of the increase of the trend in developing process.
mhm. All right. So developing practices, the word developing, the phrase developing practices here, can you use another, okay, can you use another phrase or another sentence to define this phrase?
I think it could be improve some measure of improvement.
All right. You say, right, some methods of improvement, right? Some methods of improvement.
Yes,
Practices here, yes, all right. Practices here can be methods can be ways, very nice, some methods of improvements. Okay. All right. So if you want to check your voice from your microphone, okay, please double check your Zala message because we have already sent you the recording. Okay, please wait. All right. It stems from the Korean movement. The Korean movement here. What is it, Nhật Vi? English, please.
Um, can you say it again? I just don't don't get it.
All right.
Like
The
what
Korean movement. So please try to define this part. It arose out of, okay, the Korean movement.
the Green movement is uh, do some methods to make our daily life become more green, such as you reusable plastic or recycle plastic.
Ah, nice job. Okay, you think about recycling, all right? Recycling or okay, recycling reusable, okay, plastic things or plastic, all right? Or protecting the environment. So that is the green movement. Nice job. So it, all right. So let's move on. Okay. Rồi bây giờ mình move on, okay, to the next sentence. Please wait. So we have the next paragraph is right here. Please look at the next paragraph and try to find the sentence which has the keywords of the questions. One, two, three. Ecotourism. Trips made. The first keyword, ecotourism, trips, remote wilderness places. So whenever you see a very long word, but you know, okay, the synonym of this long word, so try, okay, to use a shorter word. Destinations, we can say, we can use another word, which is place in English. So let's go one, two, three.
The keyword that appears in the paragraph is involve travel to natural destinations such as national park or nature reserve.
Oh, yes. Okay, that is okay. You see, okay, you can see it. A natural destination such as national park or a nature preserve. Travel to, the word travel to. So here, very nice. The word travel to can be replaced with the word trips. Remote wilderness. We see the word wilderness, and we don't need to understand the word remote. Remote, okay. Remote, which means far away places or places in the in the mountainous areas, ocean or the sea or the valleys. So that is called remote. But if you don't understand the word remote, it's okay. We can change it to okay the word we only need okay to focus our eyes on the word wilderness. Wilderness, natural destination, wilderness places, a nature preserve, okay, or a national park. So a nature preserve, a natural destination are used to describe the word wider, okay, destination, wild places. Very good. So what about the word ecotourism refers only? Refers only. Can you change the word? Instead of using refer only, we can use the word like mention. So what is it here?
But it's um, fits into the category. Next.
Okay, okay, I'm trying my best to okay to hear you out because your voice okay is damaged by the microphone from your place. So Oh, that is the reason why, okay, this morning you are not in the Zoom because of your equipment. Something is going on. All right. So here, V, okay, please try to look for the word refers only to. Do you see any synonyms? Any synonyms from the paragraph?
No, I don't have the synonym of the word only, but I think the word refers a we have the synonym of the word refers a fit into the category of ecotourism. I think so.
We have a synonym of the word only is that, okay, please look at this sentence. In a sentence in English, we don't use to be, right? So verb up and then you used to be here. That is a very that is a very typical mistake of Vietnamese students. After sub verb up, we don't use to be. Okay, for example, you say that I see okay a synonym. I see a synonym of refer to. Okay, of refer to in the sentence. In the sentence is fit in, right? So you see a synonym of refer to in the sentence of, okay, in the sentence is fit in. So if you want to use to be after a full sentence, you have to use which. For example, I show you a paragraph which is from IELTS book. So we don't use to be, okay, after a subject, after a sentence of an action verb. This is a sentence, I subject C action verb. A synonym of refer to, okay, this is an object. So if you want to use to be after a full and complete sentence like this, you need to use which or that. So which is, okay, which is here. Once we write, we need to put a comma here. This is a comma. So which is fit in. Okay, so this is a way for you to fix the grammar. Please keep this in mind. And here, okay, we see, all right, ecotourism refers only to the,
Teacher,
yes,
um, I think this sentence is false because the only is antonym or contradict to uh, the the word very widely.
very widely, right?
Yes.
Ah, okay, I can hear you right now. So after the class V, okay, you need to delete Zoom in your equipment and download a new software to your equipment because your voice is not that clear. So here, okay, refers only. Okay, you see the word only here. You see the word widely here. Okay, that is a very good. That is a very good eyesight. So only and widely, very nice, and refers only to. But here they use the word very, very widely. So if they say the category, okay, the types of vacation does fit in the category of ecotourism very widely. First of all, we look at this sentence. Show me. Show me the part. Show me, okay, show me the key, okay, subject of the word vary. Let's go. What is the subject of vary?
The subject is the type of vacation.
Oh, so where is,
Um, Let me think.
all
I think is the type of vacation of ecotourism vary widely.
the types of vacation of ecotourism, okay, vary widely. So we, okay, let's check at this sentence. So you see that, right? If you see that in the middle of the sentence, we see that in the middle of the sentence. This is the middle of the sentence. That is in the middle of the sentence. So here, after that, you see an action verb. And after an action verb, it is absolutely an object right here. This is an object of, okay, the action verb fit in. So in this object, they use of, okay, to make the noun look longer. So the whole part in this place is additional sentence. So if you delete this, okay, this sentence, you will see, okay, okay, the key subject. So the key subject here is a vacation. A vacation here, okay, they use the word trips. And trips here, okay, that is only to trips. So the trips here is only about remote wide places, but the trips here vary widely. Okay, so of course, the whole paragraph here is about ecotourism. So ecotourism here, ecotourism vacation vary widely. Ecotourism's only trips, so it is false. All right, very good. But here, okay, once we read, please be careful. We have to see the extra part and the key part. Why is that? If you see the extra part, this word fit in category of ecotourism. So types of vacations fit in the category of ecotourism. So first of all, please try to make this sentence much simpler. Can you use your own English words to make another sentence which sounds much simpler and more understandable? Let's go, V. 1 minute. Use other different words.
I think that the types of vacation is have many options. Not only um no, the types of vacation have variety of option. I think so.
Okay. Sorry. The types of vacations have a variety of options. All right. So you have just defined the first phrase, the first, okay, subject and the first action verb here. But here, okay, we need to define this phrase. The types of vacations fit in the category of ecotourism. What does it mean here? Don't look at the action verb very widely. We are trying to look at the action verb fit in this context. The types of vacations fit in the category of ecotourism. So what do they mean in this sentence?
They mean that they are the option. Let me think a minute.
All right. Oh, sorry, I forget. Okay, input the timer. 1 minute. Let's go.
So I think that ecotourism has a variety kinds of trips that significantly um, significantly uh, ch- um, my brain and my head turn into blank and I can't not think anything.
Okay, it's very cute. So you have a blank mind right now. So we say that, oh, my brain is blank, is empty. I cannot think of anything else. Very good. So category here it is about the kind. So you can say that. Ecotourism, okay, has its uh, own kind of trips. So the ecotourism has its own kinds of trips. It's it's okay that the trip is typical of right of the ecotourism field. The trip cannot be about marketing. The trip cannot be about business advertisement. The trip is only okay is only is the trip only reveals the purposes of ecotourism. So if ecotourism organizes trips or vacations for people, the ecotourism will set up a trip that only shows the meaning of ecotourism, okay, of the meaning of ecotourism, which is the meaning of the tours showing, okay, the situation of the ecosystem or the green environment. So once you see the word, your name is Nhật Vi, okay? Once you see the word, please try to split the word in half. Split. This 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 name sounds familiar. Ah, your account is XSplit, right? So here you split the words into halves. Eco, it can come from economy, ecosystem, and tourism, okay, is a business field in the economy. And here they are not talking about tourism, business field. They are talking about vacations. So the tourism here is absolutely about the tour. So they set up, they establish tours to show people about the ecosystem, which is the environment, the living environment of human beings. So try, okay, to split the word into halves, and that, in this case, you will have more ideas. And here, okay, the types of vacations fit in the category of ecotourisms. The meaning of this sentence, all right, please wait. We need to make it clearer for you. Types of vacations fit in, okay, the category of ecotourism. The meaning of this sentence. One, two, three. Can you guess in your own English after listening to the explanation from my side?
Well, the business have create a tour for people to um, who want to preserve the environment, or they create a tour which uh, eco-friendly to the environment. And in this tour, they have many types of vacation, I think.
Mhm. Very nice. In this tour, they have many types of vacation. We have a better word than have. The They have a better kind of vacation, many types of vacations, or they offer many types of vacations. I have many ways to study English to help you, or I can say I offer many ways of studying English to help you. So sometimes we use have and has a lot in our sentence because Vietnamese words prefer have and has in Vietnamese sentences. So that is why our English is the same. Instead of using have and has, please try to use the word like offer. Yeah, better English, better marks. Types of vacations fit in the category of ecotourism. These types of vacations only show the kind of tour that this tourism company offers. And this kind of vacation is only about the ecosystem and the green environment. You only find information about ecosystem and friendly environment from these tours. You cannot see any movies or anything else. Just about the ecosystem and the environment. So that is the purpose of this tour. That is the why, they use the word fit in, which means these kinds of vacations show the purpose of this tour, which is about ecosystem and environment. Fit in, appropriate, suitable for the category. If that, okay, if the vacation is not suitable for the kind of, okay, ecosystem protection or environment, okay, protection, that kind of vacation is not suitable to be, okay, organized. Very nice. So let's move on. Okay, we need to move on. So here, let's check out, wait, let's see. We need to find the trap. All right, so let's move to the second sentence. Nhật Phi, okay, look at this. In this sentence, they use the word involve. What do they mean, Nhật Phi?
Um, they mean they have or they offer, they have the destination in their plan.
Uh-huh. Ecotourism might involve travel to natural destination. So what is it about this word? Travel here. Travel is an action verb, an adjective or a noun in this case.
Well, I think it's a verb.
You think that is a verb? Involve. Okay. English programs involve 100% English lecturing in every Zoom class. So involve means include or comprise. In this case, travel is not an action verb. Travel here is a noun in English. So ecotourism might include the travel, the trip to a natural destination. So here we go. We have learned one more thing about our travel. Daily life English, basic IELTS English. We only know travel in the form of action verb. And right now, you're about to know, okay, the word travel in the form of a noun in English. So here, ecotourism might involve, all right, trips to a natural destination such as A or B, okay, to learn about the natural environment, and in some cases, to volunteer on environmental protection projects. So let's look at this paragraph, Nhật Vi. Look at this paragraph. Show me the complex sentences. Complex sentences are long sentences. Let's go, V, please.
I think that the trips that involve hiking or rafting through the
Oh,
uh,
okay.
um, let me see. Oh, I think that's all.
All right. You think, okay, from trips to, all right, from trips to the definition of ecotourism. This is the second complex sentence. And the first complex sentence is from ecotourism might involve, all right, and to the word protection projects, to the word protection projects. So let's check out. After we have found, okay, so look at this, please wait. We need to spend a little bit of time, okay, on highlighting. So this is the first complex sentence. IELTS is from Cambridge, and Cambridge style of writing is very long. So whenever you see the long sentence with lots of structures in the sentence, that is the style of Cambridge. So a long sentence is right here. And here again, we have found the key sentence of the paragraph. So the second best way for you to find the key sentence of the paragraph is looking for short sentences. So you see that? Lots of short sentences appear. So types of vacation fit in the category of ecotourism very widely. It could be a few weeks spent with local artisans learning how to do a traditional craft. So this is about okay, what the tourists are gonna do in this trip. Neither, of course, would be trips with a focus on hunting. Neither, of course, okay, neither would be trips with a focus on hunting. So look at this sentence B. Show me subject, object, and verb of this sentence.
Well, I think the subject is kind of vocation. The verb is would be. The object is trips with a focus on hunting.
The subject, are you sure? The subject should be in a sentence, not okay, far away from the sentence. So the subject here is neither, and the verb here is would be. And the object here is okay, trips with a focus okay on hunting. So neither would be trips with a focus on hunting. Neither means again no. So no trips with a focus on hunting. That is the meaning, and that is okay the key, the subverb of the sentence. So that is why the subverb of is very important. So neither would be, it means no, no, nothing at all. So no trips with a focus on hunting. So let's go, Nhật Vi, please read this sentence. Okay, let's look at this. You will see, okay, a very nice way of writing here. First, in the first complex sentence, they use the word involve. In the second complex sentence, they also use the word involve. All right. So here, let's go. Involve hiking or rafting through wilderness areas. So once we read this phrase, we see the word wilderness destination. And here, okay, we see the word wilderness area, wilderness areas, wilderness area. So continue reading in this paragraph. We find something about the wilderness areas, but in this sentence, wilderness area with no regard for natural habits. One passes through a web, okay? Such a very long sentence. So let's look at this sentence together, V. Show me. Once we look at the sentence, although it is long, we have to pick the key part of the sentence. They write it very long. There are too many sentences in this big sentence. So let's go, V.
I think the wilderness area, no natural habitat, could not be included of ecotourism.
Mm. The wilderness areas without, with no regard for. They use the phrase with no regard for. Can you can you make it simpler in your own English?
With, with no regard for which mean without they, which mean in this area they don't have natural habitat.
Natural habitats. What is it, V?
This means the environment where people live or simply live.
Uh-huh. Very nice. So here, all right. Trips that involve hiking or rafting through wilderness areas with no regard for natural habitats one passes through would not be included in the definition of ecotourism. So they use, okay, not be included in the definition of ecotourism. But here you see, fit in, okay, the category of ecotourism. So this sentence and this one conflicts with each other. They show conflicts with each other. So the type of vacation fit in, okay, which is suitable, have to be suitable for, okay, have to be suitable for the category, the kind of ecotourism. But here, not included in the definition of ecotourism. The definition, you see, they use the word the definition of here, but here they use the word the category of here. So once you see, okay, the phrases in IELTS writing, it is very easy. Just recognize the meaning based on the structure of the sentence. We do not need to be misled by longer sentences. We just need to see the structure. So with no regard for natural habitats, one passes through would not be one passes through. Okay, so first of all, try to find show me Show me, okay, how many sentences are there in this big sentence? The next question.
Well, I think there are two sentences.
Yeah, show me, okay, the first one and the second one, please.
First one is trips that involve hiking or rafting. The second is one would not be included in the definition of ecotourism.
Okay. All right. So let's go. Wait. The structure is still wrong here. From trips back to okay, the ecotourism. The first thing that we have to do when looking at the sentence is trying to find the word that, which, or who. So you have to find that, which, or who. In this sentence, we see the word that here. After you recognize the word that, you have to go find an action verb and the object of this to that. So after that, they use action verb involve. After involve, we see, okay, this is the object, still an object, through it is like in, on, at. So this is a direction word, okay. So this is still wilderness areas are noun in English. They use with, on, at to combine word and word together. So this is still an object they use for, just like with. So whenever you see with, you know that they combine words and words together. So area is combined with the word no regard. And no regard is combined with the word natural habitat. So they use for to combine the word and word. And then after that, we see the word one passes. One passes through. You have to ask yourself the question in this part. One passes one can be replaced with a noun in English. He, she, it, singular noun. And passes is an action verb. But after that, we see another action verb, right? Would not be is another action verb. So think of this sentence, think of this formula. So verb up, verb up. So whenever you see a verb, the first verb and the first object, one passes, and you see, the second verb and the second object, which is, would not be. So if you see, two verbs go together, the last verb, the last verb is the key verb. So let's go. Last verb is a key verb. So it should be, so would not be is the key verb. If would not be is a key verb, one passes through, is still inside the small sentence. So let's go. We need to highlight the keywords, the key sentence. Trips Would not be is the last verb. The last verb is the key verb. Please remember. Would not be last verb included. The last verb they use in to combine the next word with, okay, the word included. So here the last verb is the key verb. Remember that sentence. So whenever you see preposition in, on, at, they combine, okay, the noun with the previous word. So prepositions, okay? Search on Google's all the prepositions you have to remember in, on, at, with, okay, for, about, okay? Those are the typical prepositions. So they use preposition, okay, to show connection. They use preposition to link other words together. So please wait. We have, okay, preposition right here. And okay, the last verb is the key verb. That is the meaning of it. So trips would not be included in the definition of ecotourism. But here trips have to fit in, have to be suitable for the definition of ecotourism. So what are the trips here? So the middle part is used to explain everything. The trips not be included in the definition of ecotourism involve hiking, rafting through wilderness areas. Okay, wilderness area. And these wilderness areas do not have natural habitats, do not have, okay, natural place for animals or plants to live. One passes through. Look at the action verb one passes through here. Show me the meaning. Let's go.
Pass, which means we pass the exam or we go through something. For example, I'm passing through my old friend in on the street.
All right, so what is it in this sentence? What did they use the word one passes through, okay, in this sentence? What do they mean?
I think um
One, two, three.
I don't know.
Yeah, okay. So one passes through. Let's go. Let's look at this. Okay, this is the way for you to look. Um, involve hiking, rafting. It means people in these trips, people can hike, can raft, can go through wild areas. And people go through these wild areas, but they will not see, okay, any living places. For animals or plants, they only see animals and plants. Okay, they see, okay, the wild areas. So once they use, okay, the word one passes through, the word one here is used to replace people. So people pass through these areas, these wide areas, because, okay, they want to hike, they want to raft, okay, through. So the word pass it through here is okay, is a word they use to repeat the information. Trips that involve hiking and rafting through wilderness areas. Whenever you see with or without, try to delay it when you first see it. With or without in the middle of the sentence will trick your eyes and trap your brain. So delay it. Delete the with or without phrase when you see it for the very first time. So here we see, okay, the word like trips involve hiking and rafting through wilderness areas. One passes through. Whenever you see the word one, think of the word people or person. So trips involve hiking and rafting through wilderness area. The person, okay, passes through. So the person, each person who joins the trip, and pass through and okay and passes through these wilderness areas will hike and raft in this tour. So that is the meaning of what they want to say. And the phrase with no regard for natural habitats is only used to explain the word wilderness areas. They want you to understand what is wilderness areas. Okay, well, that is why they use the word with no regard. Instead of saying with no regard for, they should say without regards for natural habitats, but they don't. They want to make it longer. So you see, the with preposition, for preposition, they combine no regard and natural habitats together. And whenever we see with or without phrase in the middle of the sentence, delete with phrase. So I will delete the with phrase and with no regard, for, still for, till here. We see a no subject and a no action verb. But this no subject and no action verb is still inside this small sentence. That is why, once we read this sentence, we don't understand anything. We understand, but we don't clearly understand its core idea. All right. So here, let's go. Very nice. Okay.
Teacher,
Yes.
I have problem when I translate this sentence into English. So I would give it a try. I would translate it in English and you consider if it's right or not.
Okay. So let's go Nhật Việt.
Khi một người đi qua cái khu vực hoang dã để leo hoặc là làm cái gì đó thì sẽ không được bao gồm trong cái định nghĩa của ecotourism. I think it has a little bit conflict.
All right.
I
Rồi.
think it's maybe my language do not enough.
Yes. Okay, so let's go Nhật Việt. Những cái chuyến đi, những cái chuyến đi thì khi mình dịch dịch thì sẽ dịch cái phần mà gọi là chủ đạo trước. Những cái chuyến đi không được bao gồm trong cái định nghĩa của ecotourism. Rồi bây giờ mình thấy cái từ định nghĩa của ecotourism nó đang dùng paraphrase. Thì ở trên này thay vì mình dịch là định nghĩa thì mình sẽ gọi là không có được bao gồm trong cái loại hình của của chuyến đi, của chuyến đi thiên nhiên, của chuyến đi du lịch hoang dã là ecotourism. Như vậy thay vì mà mình nhìn vào cái từ definition để mình dịch á, thì mình sẽ bị bẫy ngay trong cái khúc này. Thì lúc này người ta không có nhìn vào cái từ definition, tại vì thường thì ai cũng
Teacher,
nhìn như thế. Ờ,
um,
sao?
I have I have problem with the word one passes through.
You have a problem with the word what? Như vậy.
One passes through.
Okay, so here, let's go. One passes through right here, right?
I think is when it this sentence one passes through it attached to the previous sentence. Uh, I think when I translate into Vietnamese, it's called a conflict to each other. And well, I will translate it again.
All
Khi
right,
một
let's go.
người khi một người đi qua cái khu vực mà hoang dã để ờ, leo núi hoặc là rafting thì sẽ không được bao gồm ở trong ecotourism. Em không hiểu là I don't know, I don't understand the one passes in here.
All right. All right. So here, let's go. Okay. All right. Ok, những cái chuyến đi, những cái chuyến đi bao gồm leo núi, leo núi và rafting, bao gồm leo núi và đi xuyên qua những cái khu vực mà nó hoang dã, nó rừng rú, những khu vực hoang dã rừng rú. Ok, one passes through mà từng cá nhân đi qua. Như vậy cái chữ từng cá nhân đi qua này là nó đang nằm ngay sát với cái từ được gọi là natural habitats. Natural habitats. Như vậy khi mà mình muốn hiểu ồ cá nhân đi qua là đi qua cái chỗ nào, chẳng lẽ mà nó đi ok người ta sẽ đoán là những cái cá nhân này là each individual will go through okay, the wilderness area, là những cái cá nhân này sẽ đi qua những cái khu vực hoang dã. Không, những cái cá nhân này ok đây trips okay, that involve hiking. Rồi ở đây nha mình sẽ dùng cái màu này nha mấy bạn, đợi xíu nha để cho nó lẹ. Những cái chuyến
Uh,
đi ok. Sorry. So if you have any question, please ask me.
um, well, my problem is khi một cá nhân đi qua cái khu vực mà không có người sinh sống thì tại sao lại không được đề cập ở trong ecotourism?
All
Dạ,
right.
cái đoạn sau luôn ạ. Cái câu đằng sau.
Rồi như vậy là nói chung là mình từ cái khúc mà trip cho đến ecotourism là mình chưa có nắm được cái nghĩa trong tiếng Việt. Rồi bây giờ teacher sẽ
Dạ,
bôi luôn nguyên cái gọi là bôi đỏ nguyên cái này ha. Để cho nó không có bị gọi là mất cái câu á. Không thôi là tí nữa giải thích là nó sẽ mất hết cái câu á. Rồi ở đây là Rồi ở đây Vi đã Vi hỏi ok. Ngay cái khúc này có ba câu ha. Có từ trips cho đến từ ecotourism là ba dòng. Rồi ở đây ha, khi mình nhìn vào cái câu thì mình sẽ nhìn vào cái cấu trúc, là đầu tiên là nhìn cấu trúc là mình thấy hết rồi ha. Rồi ở đây, từ đây cho đến đây. Rồi, câu ở giữa là câu phụ, câu ok, câu ở trên là câu chính. Thì câu chính ok nó sẽ dịch trước ok, và câu phụ nó sẽ dịch sau, thì lúc đó người ta sẽ dễ dàng người ta hiểu hơn. Người ta dễ dàng hiểu hơn. Như vậy những cái chuyến đi ok, những chuyến đi không được bao gồm ok trong trong cái trong cái loại hình ecotourism. Definition dịch thành cái từ category là loại hình. Như vậy những chuyến đi không được bao gồm trong loại hình ecotourism. Ecotourism là những chuyến đi nào? Những chuyến đi đó là những chuyến đi ok bao gồm ok, những chuyến đi mà không được bao gồm trong loại hình ecotourism là những chuyến đi ok leo núi, những chuyến đi xuyên qua những cái khu vực mà gọi là rừng rú. Ok, những khu vực rừng rú, và những cái khu vực rừng rú á, khi mà cái con người người ta đi ngang qua đó thì những cái khu vực này nó không có ok, nó không nó không có cho cái con người thấy được những cái nơi ở, những cái nơi cư trú ok hoang dã của động vật đó.
yes, I got it, I got it.
All right. So here, okay, we say, okay, trips would not be included in the definition of ecotourism. Once we want to understand the sentence, we need to understand the sentence based on the structures of English. We do not understand the sentence based on the eyes of Vietnamese readers. If you read the sentence in the eye of Vietnamese, okay, if you read the sentence in the eyes of Vietnamese, okay, reading style, you will not be able to understand thoroughly the sentence. So the trips here are not suitable for the category of ecotourism. They say, oh, okay, these types of these vacations suitable for this kind of ecotourism tour. And these vacations are a lot, but a lot of vacations must be suitable for this kind of ecotourism. So what are these trips that are not suitable for this kind of category of ecotourism? The trips are about hiking. The trips are about rafting. Okay, and the trips are about going to wilderness areas. But these areas will not show people any living places for any living places of animals or plants. Once people go through these wilderness areas, they will not see any natural habitats. So these trips, are not included in this kind of ecotourism field. We use the word field. All right. It's like a business in traveling. So that is the meaning of this sentence. So please remember, once we read, what do we need to do? We keep telling this, to students of all classes. If we read, we need to read the structures first. It means see the sentence based on the structures. Don't see the sentence based on its meaning. So we see the sentence based on the structure, trips would not be included. Definition. The last verb is the key verb of the subject. Subject is trip. The last verb is the key verb of trip. So the whole thing here which is very long is an additional sentence. One passes through, but you are tricked here because the word passes through here is standing right next to the word natural habitats, and people will say that one passes through, people pass through these natural habitats. No, the word natural habitats does not belong to the word one passes through. Please look at this. Natural habitats is going with the word for, and for is linked to the word regard, and regard is linked to the word with. So with and for here, with and for here is the whole phrase of areas. So what is passing through here? Passing through, each person passing through wilderness areas. This is like additional sentence inside another additional sentence. So you have to be careful. One passes through. For example, I buy a shirt my mother bought me. So a shirt my mother bought me, I buy this shirt. So additional sentence is inside another additional sentence. We do not look at the additional part. We look at the key noun. So one passing through here is used to explain for the key noun here, which is wilderness areas. With no regard for natural habitats is just another explanation for the wilderness areas. So that is why at the beginning of the class, I have already told you, be careful with the preposition. Preposition. Whenever you see a noun, and then you see, preposition one, for example, with, on, at, in, and then you see, another like a subject and a verb here, just like one passing through here. So just mark, just circle it. For example, you mark it. All right, mark it. Please mark this place. We mark this place. And we see in, on, at, with. The preposition part, delete. Delete every in, on, at. Just look at the noun before in, on, at. Before in, on, at, you see a noun. All right, you look at the noun, and after the preposition part, you see another sentence. Như vậy khi mình nhìn vào cái giới từ á, mình nhìn cái cụm giới từ á, mặc dù nó dài kệ nó là cái bẫy á. Thường trong IELTS sẽ bẫy về cấu trúc rất là nhiều trong văn đọc và văn nghe. Văn đọc và văn nghe thì khi thấy nguyên cái cụm á, mà nó đi chung với giới từ như thế này nè, bỏ hết đi, mình chỉ cần thấy cái danh từ đứng ở phía trước cái cụm đó và cái chủ động đứng ở phía trước cái cụm đó, và tạm thời mắt của mình nó sẽ tạm thời bỏ cái này đi, thì lúc đó I guess the meaning of this sentence already. Wilderness area one passing through, it means each person will go through these wilderness areas, but these wilderness areas do not show any natural habitats, do not show any living places for animals or plants. That is the way. Đó là cách để mình nhìn. Như vậy khi mà em thấy giới từ đi chung với giới từ, giới đi với giới, nó chỉ nối từ thôi. With nè, nối regard với for nè, for nối ở cái natural habitats nè. Như vậy khi thấy giới từ đi chung với giới từ, nó là một cụm danh từ, nó nối từ này sang từ kia sang từ nọ. Đó là lý do sao mà người ta bắt câu rất là nhanh. Đây người ta bắt câu nè, người ta thấy từ through, rafting đang nối through với wilderness, through đang nối rafting với wilderness, sorry. Rồi with ở đây, area chưa có hết câu, area đang có từ with thì chắc chắn nó sẽ có từ ở phía sau là no regard đang được nối với từ areas. No là tính từ đi chung với danh từ, như vậy danh từ regard đang nối với từ wilderness area. For lại chưa xong câu, thì lúc này the natural habitats đang được nối với từ no regard, thì lúc này mới thấy một cái chủ ngữ, một cái động từ xuất hiện. Nhưng mà nhìn xa xa là thấy một cái động từ rồi thấy chấm câu. Như vậy cái động từ cuối cùng là động từ chính, còn cái động từ mà chủ ngữ nó xuất hiện ở đây là nó đang thuộc vào cái câu này, thì lúc đó mình phải mã hóa cái câu này ra, mình phải solve cái câu này ra. Đây được gọi là ma trận đọc, người ta gọi là matrix reading, và người ta hay gọi là tư duy tiến tính á. Tư duy tiến tính tên đúng của nó được gọi là syntax reading. Syntax reading nó đến từ cấu trúc ngữ pháp, đọc dựa trên cấu trúc ngữ pháp, không đọc dựa trên mắt, chỉ hiểu về ý nghĩa thôi. Cái nghĩa, okay, the definition, the meaning of the sentence will be okay collected based on the structure of the sentence. Nghĩa được được thu nhận từ cấu trúc. Người ta hay dùng em thấy trên mạng tư duy tiến tính. Khi mà Vi rảnh á, mở mạng ra đọc syntax reading với matrix reading, đọc bằng tiếng Anh nha. Sau khi không, nếu mà không hiểu bằng tiếng Anh á, mình có thể sử dụng tiếng Việt ok để mình mã hóa nó ra. Rồi, đó là cách nha. Ở đây thì Vi nên tăng ca thứ ba thứ năm, 8:15 cho đến 20 giờ đêm. Nó sẽ bổ trợ cho em về phần đọc và phần nghe và phần viết của IELTS. Cái lớp đó là lớp đang thu hoạch những các bạn luyện á. Alright, so please wait, I need to store the pictures. 1, 2, 3.
Teacher, I want to tell you
Yes,
something that
yes.
when we learn reading together, when I hope that when I say I get it or I understand, you will skip it and move to the next. Because uh, I don't talk about when you introduce a language to me because the structure you introduce for me, I will find out it by myself. You don't have to explain so much because I'm at the current time I'm learning diễn luận ngôn ngữ and ngữ pháp học, which is major for me to become. I'm sophomore in English language teaching. So
Ah,
I'm if you just introduce for me, so I will do it at home. I will conduct a research or something at home. You just introduce for me.
all right. So your major is English linguistics, right?
Yes.
Oh, that is perfect because once you study this way, huh, it's gonna help you a lot in English linguistics. Wow. So such a coincidence. Very nice, V. And uh, because of your unclear microphone signal, I've been trying very hard to listen to you in this class today. So after you have just spoken, I get that you want to say that I can introduce or get the structures and you can do a research at home and
Oh
you
yes.
yeah
I
and you
I,
yeah.
I mean that you just teach as usual, but when you ask me and I answer it right or I do it right, you just skip it.
Yes. Oh, all right. I get that. So here, okay. So once you ask me a question, and then I help you to understand, and you do not make the same mistake again. You understand it thoroughly, and we can skip, okay, to the next part, right?
Yes.
Ah,
You just teach as usual, and when I answer it right, you just skip it. When I
wow.
have problem, I will answer you again.
Oh, okay. I understand. I got that. So please, we okay after this class, please double check your microphone and study with the equipment that you used before that you used to study with me okay last week because today okay show, your microphone shows unclear signals and this time okay once you speak I clearly hear everything but the whole class okay is so hard for me okay to hear your voice. I don't understand why. All right, so I got that. So once you answer it wrong, and then I help you to understand, you get it right, we just skip it. And I just show you again the name of the structure. All right, so we skip
Yes.
to the next part. Okay, so that is perfect for both of us because okay, I do not need to go into details of explanation again. All right, please remind me, okay, once I go into details of explanations, because that is the way, okay, to make it clearer for students. But if you understand thoroughly, just tell me, okay? I will skip it. So that's it, okay? V, try to fix the microphone. It's so hard to hear your voice.
I'm sorry, I will fix it next time.
Okay, please try to use um the headphone or the equipment that you used to study with me last week. Last week was perfect for your voice. Nothing was wrong.
But right now, can you hear my voice clearly?
I can hear your voice clear. I can hear, okay, your voice is very clear right now. Okay, but the bass effect from the microphone is very loud. So although I hear your voice clearly, your voice is still unclear because of okay the bass and the treble effect of your microphone.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so something is wrong. I try
Yeah.
very hard here. Okay, so at home, okay, please try to read this paragraph. You will have something like this. Wow, wow. Please wait. We study a lot last week together, but we need to make an Excel file like this here, this one. So you will have okay an Excel file like this. So whenever we skip whenever we finish the task, every task once we finish is is gonna be skipped to the next task. All right. So this is the Excel file. And every okay, if we take notes in the class, the notes are gonna be uploaded on the Excel for you to review it again. The recording is gonna be uploaded here. But last week was the very first week we began to study together. So from this week on, we have to, okay, especially today, we have to finish creating you an internal Google link and an internal YouTube link. All right? All right. So please wait. And everything right here is gonna be done, okay, by speaking skill. And I think you will like it because okay, English linguistics love and favor English grammars. Perfect.
My major is English teaching.
Ah, so your major is English teaching, and in English teaching major, they do have okay they do offer the subject of English linguistics, right?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Some of my students okay study English linguistics inside the major of English teaching. Very nice. Wow. Okay. Sometimes I meet students okay in these majors. And they also require me, okay, to teach 100% in English. Wow. So V, okay, please wait for the Excel file. It's gonna take a while today. So thanks a lot, V. Okay, if you have any questions, please ask me, okay, by Zalo messages, and please fix your microphone
Yes, I will.
and
So,
download a new Zoom software to your laptop or iPad because you will not be able to access the Zoom, okay, the Zoom class next time. Zoom here is already upgraded. All
yes,
right.
I will.
Yes.
So, goodbye, teacher.
Goodbye, V. See you. Bye bye.